Yeah.
Great. So which one's your favorite? Do you like to act more or sing more?
I don't know if I could choose a favorite. They're both very different, and acting, you're playing a character and you're getting to hide behind something. In music, there's nothing really to hide behind. So it's different personalities and different ways of expressing yourself.
Emily Jordan Osment, the full name of Emily Osment, born and raised in Los Angeles, known for roles such as Gertie Giggles in Spy Kids 2 and 3, Lily Truscott from Hannah Montana and Gabby Diamond in Young and Hungry, and besides acting, Emily has also loved music, something that's always been a part of her life, coming from a musical family background, that being her dad, her mom who's also an English teacher, and her brother Haley Joel Osment, who's also an actor and who's also known for voice acting the character Sora from the popular video game series Kingdom Hearts. And at the young age of 8 or 9, Emily had learned how to play guitar, and it was around this time that Emily had started writing. And when she got the musical production software GarageBand, she had begun exploring music creatively. And around the age of 13 or 14, Emily wanted to pursue a music career, which her dad encouraged her to, and together they started to approach managers so they could make it happen. And while already filming Hannah Montana in 2006, she had also gotten that same year a voice acting role for the movie Holidays, The Christmas That Almost Didn't Happen, that also had Brenda Song, Dylan and Cole Sprouse, and more. She got to sing a few songs for the movie, and the following year in 2007, she recorded a duet with Billy Ray Cyrus, You Got a Friend, for his Home at Last album. She also had a role in the 2007 movie R.L. Stein's The Haunting Hour, Don't Think About It, playing Cassie Keller, which led to her recording a song titled I Don't Think About It for the film's soundtrack, released on August 27th of that year. And from an outside perspective, this move hinted at Emily's potential interest in a music career path, something that was quite common among Disney stars at the time, such as Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Ashley Tisdale, Hilary Duff, and more. But nothing was yet confirmed if Emily was actually planning on pursuing music, and it wasn't until around the end of that year, on December 20th, during an interview she did with CW11 News, where she discussed her experience on Hannah Montana working with Miley, and when asked if she planned on releasing music, she responded that she was currently writing and working on new material, adding a touch of mystery, ending with the answer, but you never know, teasing the possibility of a future release. Then in 2008, around February, during an interview with Live 105.3 FM in Los Angeles, Emily had confirmed that she was in the process of recording an album and writing music with the band Eve 6. Although there was no official release date yet, she hoped it would sometime be in the future. Fast forward to April 29th to an uploaded interview Emily gave with Cosmo Girl. She not only talked about her ongoing songwriting process, but she also expressed her love for classic rock and roll, naming some of her favorite musicians, such as the Beatles, John Lennon, Led Zeppelin, and Peter Frampton, which seemed to possibly hint this new upcoming music would be alternative or alternative rock. The next month on May, a cover collaboration Emily and Mitchell Musso did of the song If I Didn't Have You by Billy Crystal and John Goodman from the 2001 Disney Pixar's movie Monsters Inc. was released on Disney Mania 6, the sixth installment of the Disney Mania series that contained covers of Disney classics sung by various artists and Disney stars such as Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Colby Calais, the Cheetah Girls, Plain White Tees, and many more, which Emily and Mitchell's cover also had a music video filmed. And at the end of that year, relating to music, Emily released another cover, Once Upon a Dream, from the classic 1959 Disney movie Sleeping Beauty, as a part of the Platinum 50th Anniversary edition of the movie's release on October 7th of that year, a pop rock version which also had a music video that premiered on Disney Channel on September 12th and was also included in the movie, capturing the magic of the film, illustrating the meaning of the lyrics in a modern way. Then the next year in 2009, on Monday, February 16, Emily had done an interview with Pix 11 News to promote a new Hannah Montana episode that was set to release that evening, along with a new Disney Channel original movie that she starred in titled Dadnapped, which also premiered that same evening, where she played the role of Melissa Morris alongside actors David Henry, Jason Earls, and more. And when asked if there was plans to start a music career, she revealed that she had been working on an album for about a year and a half and expressed her excitement. However, she mentioned that they were currently finalizing business deals behind the scenes. The interviewer then followed up by asking her to describe her musical sound.
It's not exactly pop, but it's not exactly rock. I think it's sort of like alternative. I'm not really sure yet. I mean, with my audience and everything, I don't want to go too far and go into my sort of. I have a very eclectic sort of view of music, and so I don't want to go too far into that realm when I still have all my fans who really love the pop music.
So it's great.
Make everybody happy.
That's like kind of going along as you work on it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And going back to Dadnap, Emily also sang a song for the movie titled Hero in Me that had a music video as well, showing her in a white studio space which would switch back and forth to footage of the film. The next day on March 10th, Emily had turned 17, and it was that same day Emily updated fans on the music by uploading a video to her page on the social media platform MySpace, where she shared footage of her in the studio writing/recording music and working with Max Collins and Tony Fagenson from the band Eve 6. And I apologize if I mispronounced their last names. And in addition to posting another video on her MySpace page on March 18th, where she addressed rumors about having other social media accounts, clarifying she did not have a Twitter or Facebook account, only this MySpace account. And to conclude the video, she shared how she celebrated her 17th birthday with a party Miley planned for her. That was a lot of fun, and she also expressed gratitude to fans that wished her happy birthday. As the days continue, besides promoting the Hannah Montana movie set to release in theaters on April 10th, while Emily was in New York, she did an interview with Kids Day reporters for New Day, and during this interview she revealed her upcoming album will be more rock and sound unlike anything we had heard from her before. And to end the month on April 28th, she officially joined Twitter. And after a few months, there was news that Emily had signed with Wind Up Records, which the record label revealed she had co-written all the songs on the upcoming album, and the president of the label at the time also left a statement saying, "We have been closely following Emily's music career through music promoted in films and on television. After meeting her and listening to her demos, it was very clear that she is extremely passionate about her music, is a talented songwriter, and has a certain edge to her vocals that will distinguish her from her contemporaries." Then on Tuesday, July 7th, during the premiere of the television version of 10 Things I Hate About You on Freeform, which was then ABC Family, viewers were treated to a snippet of Emily's new single, All the Way Up, giving the fans an idea of what to expect on this upcoming album. Then a few days later, on July 9th, Emily had spoken with USA Today to talk about her upcoming album that still had no title yet, describing the music as pop with an alternative rock edge that could play in your car with the windows down. She also mentioned working with Tom Higginson of Plain White T's and how pursuing a music career had been a dream of hers for a long time. And from the source, there was also a hint that the release date for this album was set for next year, March 9th. And additionally, from another source, Shine On Media, that same day, they revealed Emily would be on Radio Disney for an interview and to premiere the song in August, and that the music video was already shot featuring the band Push Play. And on July 31st, it was revealed on August 14, Emily would be on Radio Disney to premiere her new single, All the Way Up. But just a few days before the premiere on August 5th, the song and the art cover had leaked online, and though some fans did get a chance to hear the song early, it was quickly deleted from YouTube, which according to the blog De La Tele, the non-studio version of the song was getting re-uploaded by some users who were re-uploading the studio audio. But regardless, the original plan continued. Emily launched her official website on August 8th, and on August 14th, Emily had premiered All the Way Up on Radio Disney, a pop rock song written by Max Collins, Tony Fagenson, and Emily Osment. And in an interview Emily did with Disney Dreaming on August 18th, when asked what the song meant to her, she said, "That song was written about a year ago, and I recorded the final recording 3 or 4 months ago. I wrote it with Tony Fagenson and Max Collins. When we first wrote it, we wanted to write a song about breaking out. A lot of kids can connect with that because we all have strange habits." The music video was directed by Roman White, who also directed the music videos for You Belong With Me by Taylor Swift, Before He Cheats by Carrie Underwood, and One Less Lonely Girl by Justin Bieber. And in the visual, we see Emily and her band, that being Push Play, which she also made an appearance in one of their music videos as well. And in this video, we see them in an apartment building performing loudly, which starts to affect all the people around them, like the couple that you see along with the teenager who turns out they enjoy the music, while the older lady that lives under does not like it, and as they continue to play in that room, it starts to crumble. The song received mixed reviews, while some were uncertain seeing how another Disney star was releasing music. There was also some that did like the song, praising it and saying it was a fun pop rock song. The song peaked at number 76 on the Billboard Canadian Hot 100 charts, and Emily also did performances to all the way up on live television, that being The View and etc. And also that same day that the music video was released, Emily was in Canada promoting the Hannah Montana movie and her new single. And in the interviews that she gave, she revealed the album will be coming out next year and that she had an EP releasing on October 27th. And a few days later, on September 8th, she uploaded a video to her YouTube channel, Emily Osment's channel, to announce the news of her EP. The following month, on September 18th, Emily had shared both the artwork cover and the full track list to the EP titled All the Right Wrongs. As for the remainder of the weeks leading to the release of the EP, Emily and her band would perform at various venues to promote the music and engage with fans. All the Right Wrongs was released, a pop and pop rock EP, and the song You Are the Only One being one of Emily's favorites, and it was also the hardest to write since it was from personal experience, which peaked at number 117 on the US Billboard Hot 200 charts, which should have charted a lot higher if promoted more, which I will get to later on in the video. As for the remainder of 2009, while doing live shows and promo, Emily released her cover of the 1958 Christmas classic Run Rudolph Run. She also toured with Pushplay, performed at other concerts leading to early 2010, and in addition to filming the final season of Hannah Montana, she took on projects such as playing the role of Kendall Perkins in the upcoming show Kick Buttowski, Suburban Daredevil.
Awesome stunt skills.
Nah, it was all you.
No way, it was all you.
You did better.
No, you did better.
On February 16, Emily uploaded a video announcing her Clap Your Hands tour, and during that same month, You Are the Only One was selected as the second single off the EP. A song about going through the ups and downs in a relationship and how going through those tough times leaves you with doubt every time you look at them just based on the things that they say and do. Their charm seems to erase the real problems that are happening within the relationship. Of course, this is just how I see the song. It could be something else, but I do think it's about being in a toxic relationship. The music video was uploaded on YouTube on February 19, directed by Aaron A., who also directed the music videos for Here and Scars to Your Beautiful by Alessia Cara. And in the visual, we see Emily and her boyfriend at a party, but then he chooses to ignore her for his friends, which then we see another moment where she does it to him, which he doesn't like either. Then we see rain get heavier and heavier in the house, symbolizing that ignoring this problem will not only affect them, but also the world and the people around them. And in the end of the video, as the rain clears again, the only ones left in the house is Emily and her boyfriend, which he kisses her, and they end up leaving together in better terms. They're not in better terms, they look like they're in better terms, especially when you look at her reaction in the video. You can tell she's not happy even though they made up. As for the following month, Emily continued to perform and promote her new music. On March 10th, she turned 18. At March 21st, she played at the House of Blues in Chicago alongside All-Star Weekend for Verizon's Experience the Magic Tour. And towards the end of the month, on Monday, March 29th, one of the writers who collaborated with Emily did an interview discussing her upcoming new music, revealing 2 song titles, The Cycle and One of Those Days. Catchy songs, but had a more mature and sonically complex edge. The writer also mentioned Emily was exploring an alternative sound inspired by bands like Radiohead and Incubus, although they weren't certain how well it would resonate with her younger fans. Then on April 27th, Emily uploaded a video on YouTube updating fans about filming the last 3 episodes of Hannah Montana and sharing that her new single will be released very soon. She also stated that her album will be released for the summer. And while Emily continued to perform and attend various events during this new chapter, a final chapter was drawing to a close as well. The final episode of Hannah Montana was filmed on May 14th, and a few days later, on May 24th, the artwork and the name of Emily's new single, Let's Be Friends, was revealed. Although the song did leak a few days after, around May 26th, it didn't interrupt any plans. The song still premiered on June 7th on jsyk.com and was officially released the following day, June 8th, 28th. So Let's Be Friends is an electric dance pop rock song written by Mandy Perkins, Toby Gad, and Emily Osment. Produced by Toby Gad, the music video was directed by Luga, and I apologize if I didn't pronounce his name correctly, Podesta, known for being an executive producer for the music videos such as Industry Baby by Lil Nas X featuring Jack Harlow and Most Girls by Haley Steinfeld. The video features Emily and her friends at the beach interacting with other people, which a guy catches Emily's attention that leads to a positive encounter. However, another girl who also was interested in him becomes very upset that he chose Emily instead of her, even though she never made a move on him. The song peaked at number 31 on the US dance charts, 24 in Japan, and 67 in Germany. Emily also performed the song live on TV such as Altas Horas, Toronto Breakfast Television, On the Dome 55, and etc. The song got a great response from critics such as Cam Bio, who said, "Let's Be Friends is a flirtatious dance track with serious attitude that might surprise fans of Emily's infectious pop songs, but trust us, her confident lyrics and sassy new sound creates a winning combination. We can't stop playing it." Followed by Mike from Idolater, years later in 2021, who did a revisit complimenting how great and perfect this song was and how this underrated gem should have been a big hit. On Twitter Tuesday, August 17, Emily revealed the album name, album cover, and release date set for October 5th. And a few days later, Emily revealed the full track list for the album, which during a Q&A Emily uploaded on her YouTube channel on June 3rd. When asked what was her inspiration for this new album, she said, "Honestly, was just how do we get people to dance? And how do we get people to really sit down and listening, oh, this is cool, this is interesting, it's different." That's what really was the inspiration, just something that's new and progressive from the old album. And I think we have sort of accomplished that, and I really hope that it comes across as something that kids can relate to. The album took about a year to create, from writing to recording, and the song 1-800 Clap Your Hands (parentheses The Water Is Rising) was one of Emily's favorites. And there was also a second single titled Love Sick, a dance pop electric song written by Lindy Robbins, Toby Gad, and Emily Osment, produced by Nelly Hooper. The music video was directed by Daniel Cloud Campos, who also directed the music videos for Now by Paramore and Stay the Night by Zedd featuring Hayley Williams. The music video was filmed in Los Angeles, and in the video we see Emily in a robotic look in a dark place with various types of lighting showing Emily and the band performing. The video was based around a robot concept around robot love and how love is universal. The song peaked at number 66 on the Billboard Canadian charts, which she also did some televised performances such as The View and a few others. Then the following year, 2011, as she continued to tour and do other projects, Emily wrote a song with Canadian lead singer Josh Ramsey from the band Mariana's Trench titled Hush. That was also a collaboration between them and got released only in Canada, released on May 10th. And besides teasing she was working on album 3 with a tweet on June 3rd, she was also in a new movie titled Cyberbully about bullying and harassment young people can face through the internet, which premiered on ABC Family on July 17th. And not only did Emily star in the movie, but also the director, halfway through production, asked if she could write a song for the movie after hearing some songs she was working on that wasn't pop music. So she wrote 2 songs that were more laid back and more influenced by bands that she really liked, like Radiohead, and he picked the song Drift, which Emily herself also produced as well. And though it appeared that Emily might no longer release music and just focus on acting, as time had passed of not releasing anything new since Drift, which technically did seem that way, and the reason why I worded it that way is because yes, when you do look up Emily Osment's music, the last song she did release, not counting the Lovesick remix, was Drift, but that was under Emily Osment, not the other name that she goes by when releasing music now. So before I reveal more about that, I wanted to talk about this interview that she did a few years after she released her Fight or Flight album, where she teased new music in an interview she did with NKD, released on June 1st, 2016, where she also discussed her year off from everything, her role as Gabby on Young and Hungry, and even expressed her dislike for her album Fight or Flight, saying, "I wasn't writing by myself, I was writing with a bunch of people, and I had a manager who just threw me in the room with 60 different writers, and it didn't really feel as organized organic as the music I was listening to, like Incubus and Modest Mouse. It was an interesting process. I have a bunch of music that I'm just sitting on, and I'm kind of just taking my time because the first time around I went way too fast and I hate all those songs now. But it was a part of me, and that was what I was like at that age. Which after that tease, 2 years later on May 1st, 2018, Emily posted on Instagram an update with a photo of her in the studio that had the caption saying she was working on album 3. And the following year, 2019, on January 9th, after sharing more about her new single on Twitter, saying she will be releasing it independently, on Friday, September 27th of that same year, she released her new single titled Black Coffee Morning under the name Bluebird, and since then, she has been releasing music. Now you're probably wondering why Emily didn't just release the new music under Emily Osment. Well, I did find an interview that Emily did with the new 9 on April 26, 2014, when asked how she came up with the new artist name Bluebird and why she decided to use that instead of her name Emily. She responded with, "I used to make music under my own name when I was a teenager, and at that point in my life there were a lot of other hands in the mix. I started Bluebird back in 2018, and I wanted to separate this music from the rest of it because it was just me, and I wanted to make sure people could also have the opportunity to find it authentically, and not just because they knew me from television or previous music. I wanted it to be kind of a fresh start, and Bluebird was always just a nickname and felt appropriate, so it stuck." And although it's a departure from her past music, it's an amazing listen, not only from the lyrics and her vocals, but just how everything comes together in production, showcasing her artistic growth and unique sound that perfectly captures her influences. And as much as I do like the songs from her Fight or Flight album like Double Talk, Let's Be Friends, The Cycle, Truth or Dare, and You Get Through Me, I can understand why she decided to just start fresh and go with a new name and just separate from that and just kind of go exactly where she intended to go when she wanted to pursue music. Also, I think if she was promoted a lot more, her music would have charted a lot higher, especially here in the US. All those songs should have been on Disney Channel, but I'm assuming because she wasn't signed to Hollywood Records, that's why they didn't air her music videos and stuff on there. Yes, it was on Radio Disney, but that was it. When it came to the US, from what I could see, it was really like local news, I guess, in Los Angeles, and then of course The View. How come she wasn't on, like, what was on at that time, like Ellen, or like all those nighttime talk shows, you know, all those places? She should have been on there, not just like one show. It's just a shame they didn't promote her more because she had some really great songs. Also, when it came to keeping her music in lock, they didn't do a good job of that either, since her singles and songs would get leaked. And it's not to say that, oh, she should have signed to Hollywood Records, who knows, because we know that Hollywood Records isn't really like the best record label either. But what are your thoughts on this? Did you know Emily was releasing new music under Bluebird? And what are your favorite Emily Osment songs? You can share it down below in the comments. I also did do a video about Lucy Hale and why she stopped doing music. You can watch right here. And I also did do a video about Lady Gaga's 2013 scrapped Applause performance that originally was supposed to happen that night and not the one that originally aired, which you can watch here as well. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.